everybody, I'm Joanne with Quiet Waters Farm and Craft. Today I am making a hot honey mustard dipping sauce. So if you are ready for this recipe, tune in. I'm going to show you just how to make it. Okay, so in my pan I have turned my heat on medium-high, and I've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there. And to that I'm going to add 1 small onion, which is about a cup, and then 4 cloves of garlic. Alright. I'm going to have this sitting here. I just got my heat on, so once this gets heated up, I'm going to let this simmer for about 3 or 4 minutes, just until my onions and my garlic get soft. So when it gets soft and it gets sizzling, I will bring you back on. Alright, we are back, and it's been about 5 minutes, and we got a good little sizzle going on here. So now we're going to add the peppers. Alright, so in my bowl that I've cut up, and I've just done like I've done in all my other videos, I've taken them and just taken them long ways and cut them in half. So you want to make sure that you wear gloves when you're cutting these up, because you don't want to get the juices on you and then touch areas of your body and then be on fire. So please make sure that you take the proper precautions and wear gloves. Okay, so I am adding 10 jalapenos, 2 green peppers, 25 hot wax peppers, 2 chili peppers, and 4 habanero peppers. Now I've left the seeds in there, so it's going to make it really, really hot. So if you are not a hot and spicy person, you might want to take either half of the seeds out or all of them out. You might take them all out and try it and decide later, after you get it all blended up, when we get this done cooking and you don't think it's hot enough, you can always add more seeds. So it's really on what kind of level of hotness you're wanting your hot sauce to be. Okay, so I'm going to let this cook down a little bit. I'm going to put a cover over it, and I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes on low and let our peppers get soft. Okay, so I will meet you back. Okay, I lied, I'm back. I forgot to add one more thing. I'm adding 2 Roma tomatoes for a little bit of different taste. Alright, so 2 Roma tomatoes. Out of this, we're going to cover it up on low, 10 minutes, meet you back. Alright y'all, our peppers are cooked down pretty good, and a lot of times you can notice it just by the color changes. The peppers will get really, really dull. Alright, so moving along to the next thing. We are going to add 2 cups of sugar in the raw turbinado cane sugar. There's 1. There's 2. Alright. Then we're going to add 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, I'm going to do a half a tablespoon of seasonal salt, or seasoned salt, I guess you should say, or I should say. And then we're going to add a half a tablespoon, I hope I said a half a tablespoon of seasoned salt, and then a half a tablespoon of regular salt, but I'm using pink Himalayan salt. So you can use regular salt if you want to, or you can use pink Himalayan. You can use sea salt. Alright. So to this, we are going to add our mustard for our hot pepper mustard. And I'm adding 16 ounces yellow mustard. Alright, well, I'm going to squeeze the rest of this in there, and then I'll be right back. Might take me a few minutes. Alright, I got all the mustard in there, so now we're going to give this a good stir. Kind of looks like crap in a pot, but you know, let's hope it tastes good, huh? Alright. Alright, I'm just going to let this cook on low for about 5 to 10 minutes, only because I want that mustard to settle into the peppers and get all that done. So I'm going to let this cook for about 5 minutes, and then I'll meet you right back. Alright everybody, we got it all cooked up. It was cooked for about 5 minutes on low heat, so now I'm going to get it into my blender. Might have been overkill. I might have to take some of this out. I've got way too much in here. So let's take a little bit out. Is that open? Okay. This thing does not like me whatsoever. Alright, we are locked into place. And get this blended up. Alright, I'm going to blend this up, and I will be right back to show you what it looks like. Alright, it's all blended up. The first one is, but it looks pretty good. So I'm going to pour this into my bowl. The area down so you guys can see in the bowl as I pour it in there. And it's pretty thick. That sure does look pretty. It looks like a gray poupon. Alright. I'm going to get the rest of this mixed up. I got a little bit left in my other pan here, but this sure does look great. And I'm going to get it jarred up, so I will meet you back with the finished product. Alright guys, so we got 17 4-ounce jelly jars. Doesn't that look so amazing? Yes, looks just like honey mustard, smells like it, just with a little bit of spice. Alright, so I just got the rims of them all wiped off, and I got white vinegar and wipe the rims off so that way I can get the lids on, and I'm going to get them in the bath canner, or the water bath. It's going to stay in the water bath for 20 minutes, so I'm just waiting for my water bath canner to heat up so that way I can get my jars in there. So once I get them in there and get them out, I will show you what this looks like. So stay tuned. We're almost finished. Hey guys, welcome back. So we are almost to the end. I got 14 jars canned and I have 3 left. So they are in the canner. I'm just waiting for it to come back up to a boil. I just wanted to show you here. Got 3 in there. And you want to make sure that you have 1 inch of water above your cans that you're putting in your water bath canner. Now, one little thing that I did forget to mention, when I was putting all the yellow mustard in there, I actually used 20 ounces, not 16. When I was mixing it all up right before I stuck it in the blender while I was off air, it just seemed a little too runny. So I added some extra mustard in there, so it's 20 ounces of yellow mustard that I added to my recipe. Now, I listed off all the peppers that I used. My peppers were not huge. They were probably anywhere from 3 to 4 inches long and about a ½ inch to 1 inch wide. So if your peppers are bigger, you might not want to use so much, or you can use that and just put more sugar, apple cider vinegar, or mustard in there with your recipe. Now, a lot of people don't use the seasoned salt, so I just thought I would just add that different. I had my husband try it. I can't do hot sauce. I try. It looks so good. It smells so good, but it's just too hot. So if my husband isn't home, then I call up my preacher and I'm like, hey, are you at church if it's during the day, or are you going to be at church tomorrow? He loves hot sauce. He loves anything spicy, so he is my go-to guy if my husband is not home or he doesn't feel like trying it. So I am blessed that way. But I hope that you all have liked this video. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And I hope you all have a very blessed day.